Unilever has a stated ambition through Compass, which is about doubling its turnover while reducing sustainability footprint. What this means in an everyday action is essentially finding innovations which can fuel our growth while making sure that we do not increase our footprint on the environment. R&D of course plays a key role in terms of constructing products which serve consumer needs. In some cases, these needs could be unmet needs, which means there is no offering in the market. And then looking at how do we construct an offering, which is where I think the joint function of business, marketing, as well as R&D kind of comes into play. Offering which are far more relevant to consumers in meeting their everyday needs on nutrition, personal care and hygiene. What we then do as a business is to find out innovations, which is almost like a bloodline for Unilever. Finding a way by which we are able to construct those mixes where R&D plays a big role. Finding a way of communicating those benefits to the consumers, which consumers will pay for and will come back again and again to buy those products because they will love our products more than, let's say, competition. R&D in Unilever actually is almost like working in multi-companies. And the reason I say that there are three axes on which R&D people work. One is purely an R&D axis. So you could be working in research, which is a core kind of product development. You could be working in design, or you could be working in a market-facing part, which is deploy. The other axis could be geography. You could be working in multi-geographies. You could be working in South Asia today, Southeast Asia tomorrow, Europe the third day. So you get to work with different teams. You get to work with different cultures. You get to see different consumers. So it's a completely different experience. And the third axis is the product category. So you could be working on skincare today and ice cream tomorrow and laundry the third day. Again, it's almost like if you're working in companies which specialize in these product categories, you get that kind of experience while remaining within the core R&D function. Other great thing about Unilever's work in R&D is that it's probably the only company which allows you to move back and forth R&D into functions like supply chain, supply management, and even in some cases marketing. It's almost like working in different companies while ensuring that you are working in one company like Unilever. So one of the good thing about R&D in Unilever is it's very, very business centered. Yeah, so it's deeply rooted in a business function. Also from an organization perspective, R&D reports into business now, so which gives us a very good exposure into what's required. So what happens is you work very closely with business and actually deliver stuff which is consumer relevant. And I must tell you from my personal experience, there is no bigger high than seeing some of your things actually landing in the market and actually consumers using them. I've been fortunate to work in a country-facing role when I was doing the India deploy role. I have done regional role, which is Asia Africa, which is my current responsibility for home care category, and I have done a global role within laundry category. So really gives me actually to work across cultures, across teams, across locations in terms of what I see and what I work for. And that's the way my career has panned out, and that's the way most careers panned out. So it's given me different levels of experience as well as groomed me to be business facing and business centric in terms of delivering what's required for the business. You get to also work with very high quality people in R&D because Unilever employs probably the best set of people from universities or other companies. So it also kind of helps you to interact and learn while you are working with great people and great teams.